and welcome to the weekly RS3 update. Now this week we have the Double XP Live and Improved Divination. Now Double XP Live, I announced that yesterday, and I actually have the video up, so do check that out because it does have all the restrictions of what you can and can't do as far as what gains Double XP, because there is some restrictions, so do keep that in mind, guys. However, the main thing for this week is the improved divination. So this is kind of revamping divination, so it's a little bit better for people in general. So it says currently wisps are all over the place. I'm sure we've all noticed this, and this has actually been changed. So now there's only at most up to 5 tiles away from the rift, and there's not quite as many wisps. So, now that those are all a little bit closer, we have the spring duration. So, each one starts out with 60 seconds. So, you know, each time a wisp is started, it will last for at least 60 seconds. So, each player who interacts with it, though, will increase the duration by 15 seconds. Up to a maximum of 75 seconds this way. Now there is other ways, of course, of increasing that duration. This is just by the player. So now it's actually a little bit more user-friendly, and then you can even use advanced cores and stuff like that, and then make it more worthwhile. So there's also now a critical chance while gathering, much like there is whenever you are doing mining. So while gathering memories, you'll have a chance to score a critical score an enriched memory, which is a critical. So, and what's more, this chance can go over 100%. At 150%, for example, you'll get 1 enriched memory and a 50% chance to nab another. So, if you have 100%, you're pretty much going to get one, but there's if you're at 150, you can get 1 and another, so keep that in mind. There's also what is called the memory overflows now, so this is another opportunity to get some social time with your skills. It's a brand new buff that triggers once you and a few other players contribute enough chronicle fragments to a regular rift until it gains overloads. So at which point you'll gain the following effects: plus 1 base energy from deposited memories, plus 5% more XP from deposited memories, plus 10% higher critical chance when siphoning from nearby springs, and it spawns an enriched wisp, which boosts your crit rating by 100%, so that's fantastic. And that mechanic actually replaces the previous enriched wisp, so you won't see them popping up just every 20 minutes. It's now more about the chronicles. And chronicle fragments, they have taken a page from the Firebook sprites and will now spawn next to you and remain immobile, so you don't have to hunt them down anymore. If you're paying attention and grab the chronicle fragment within 6 seconds, you'll get an enriched chronicle worth a bit more XP and a lot more towards the overload. So if you're paying attention, you get, better stuff. And also, to make this a little bit better, they also have 94 Sign of the Porter 7. So Sign of the Porter 6 was previously the highest level there was, and has been shuffled down to 94 divination, and now requiring 80 luminous energy to craft. Why? So that they can make room for 7. Which 7 is a level 99 sign that holds 50 charges and requires 120 incandescent energy to craft. That's pretty freaking sweet if you ask me, guys. So, also some of the transmutations have changed a little bit. So for fish, we have raw sharks is equal to lustrous and monkfish. Raw turtle is brilliant and raw shark. Raw cavefish is radiant and raw sea turtle. Raw manta ray is luminous and raw cavefish. And rocktails is incandescent and raw manta rat. Ores is luminite and sparkling with Manithral. Auriculite from Vibrant and Runite, Dracolith from Vibrant and Runite, and Necrite from Lustrous and Auriculite, Phasmatite from Lustrous and Dracolith, Bane from Radiant and Necrite or Phasmatite, and Light Animica from Incandescent and Bane Ore, and Dark Animica from Incandescent and Bane Ore. So there is other item changes like I mentioned before. So the Divination Skill Cape boosts a spring's minimum duration by 30 seconds, one time per spring. This effect does not stack with the Ethereal Connection. Ethereal Connection boosts the spring minimum by 30 seconds, one per spring. This does not stack with the Divination Cape. Fading Memories retains all current effects by the effects bar. The duration increase. Instead, the Fading Memory now provides 20% crit chance. Elite Divination Skilling Outfit. There's a 5% chance of granting a 100% critical chance. Elder Divination Outfit is a 7% chance of granting a 100% crit chance. Prism of Dozing grants 5% crit chance when nearby. The Chronicle Absorption, instead of heading to the absorbing the Chronicle Fragment, the player now automatically picks up the Chronicle and provides an enriched Chronicle. Spirit Attraction Potion as above. So, and then we finally have the Abyssal Transit, which Chronicles can now always be offered from inventory, and the Abyssal Transit doubles the progress towards the Overload Energy Rifts when dropping off Chronicle Fragments. So that's all extremely good stuff. I don't know if it's going to have the kind of impact that Jagged thinks it's going to have, but I do think these are some very welcome and good changes. And merch store, we have some new RS3 merchandise here, so do go and check that out, as well as some Angelscape's limited edition 200th designs, and some old designs that were actually brought back and restocked, so do check those out. Overall, though, this has been a good week for updates for skilling. In the creative corner, we have a history of RuneScape, the fan-made trilogy, so do go and check that out from RS History. And you have awesome art, which is actually pretty cool, for one small favor where everybody's going, you know, actually. And then we have the Community Corner Pink Skirts event, so do check that out. They always have something interesting going on. They are going to be taking on the Calfight King this week, though, so join in the battle this Thursday, May 6th, at the Exiled Calfight Lair on World 88 from 2200 to 2359 game time. Then we go into the Scaper screenshots. We do, and if you're actually curious where you want to actually post them, go to the Fashion Scapers community and join them there. So just join the Discord. But there's also the Discord code is capital T, lowercase FVXE22. First up, we have the Judge rocking his Burrows outfit. Actually looks pretty awesome. It's Burrows dye outfit, I should say that appropriately. And then we have another person by Zoo who has rocking his outfit, which looks like it's Burrows themed as well. And then we have a nice colorful outfit by Xanthrax with the rainbow bow, wings, and halo. Very nice outfit, guys. And then for patch notes, we have some patch notes. Not too many, actually. Graphical fixes. They fix an issue with the chimney in Yeti Town. A tree in the wilderness is no longer floating and now blocks player character progress properly. Flatten some uneven ground in the Werewolf Agility Arena. A rare double tree by the Tree of Balance has been de-doubled. Fix minor wall issues with some buildings of rock that were causing certain elements to appear detached from the wall. The windows in the Rock Museum are now all aligned. Fix a graphical issue with the well in Lumber Swamp. Fix a minor graphical issue with the model of the Lorehound pet. Archaeology fixes. Using the fix and fill and inspect options on the ore box will no longer interrupt actions. It's kind of odd for the ore box. Time sprites will no longer disappear when inside the Bando Sectum. Mobile Improvements deployed a new style for the top level of the mobile beta. There is a new assets for top level icons that match the style used in the desktop client. Buttons that open new screens or overlays and buttons that toggle something on the top level are now distinguished by disc under the icon. Icons in the top left are now arranged horizontally. The mini-map has been moved from the bottom right, which makes interacting with the surrounding buttons easier when the device is held landscape. Fixes fix an issue that could cause the mobile store to appear off-center if opened via Treasure Hunter. Other improvements are bank pins are now required to open the Oddment store. The Monkey Archer is now unable to move beyond its platform. You must now use the Enter key to confirm changes of any values on the Grand Exchange offer. Fixes. Various hats, including the Duelist Cap, will now display correctly while worn with the Risen Walk animation override. The range check for the bash ability now uses right hand. Fix an issue which caused the clan chat lobby to present the logout model when typing. Fix an issue that was preventing undead trolls from dropping loot, which resulted in a script error. It is now possible to activate a new skilling urn when no other urn of the same type is in use. Teleporting to the bandit camp, Lodestone no longer shows a config name for your previous destination. The game world is now responsive while the escape menu is open. Salty players retain their salty title between sessions. A chat message will appear whenever a player is unable to transmogrify. Players will no longer be able to transmogrify while playing the heist minigame or while actively hunting during the Big Game Hunter activity, sitting on the completionist throne, or taking part in PvP duels. The hot sand walk animation no longer frees your undead chicken from its sack. The graphical flickering in the Sears Village smithing workshop no longer occurs. Fixed a minor issue with the animation on Musa Point grapple shortcut. Items no longer float when dropped in between the second and third forge of the north of the artisan workshop. You can no longer walk on lava near the ZMI altar. Exiting the keyboard input at the Grand Exchange no longer causes keybinds to stop functioning. Corrected an issue with where Crispy the cabbage from the Gower quest could fail to return to the Gower farm if you destroyed from your bank. Selecting cancel while selecting the A skill in the FG star interface no longer causes a logout. Enhanced Excalibur will no longer continue healing after teleporting. The Lumbered Sage will now take a hint and end the conversation if you say, "I'm fine for now, thanks." Hotfixes are new players will no longer receive login messages about automatic daily challenge extensions while in tutorials. Escaping Bork early with free-to-play will no longer cause the daily play as well. Both Ironman and regular accounts will now be able to interact with their allotted number of evil trees each day. So that's actually it for this week, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, later, guys.